Today we could find out if the first day of school in 2024 for Wake County Public Schools will be weeks earlier than normal. The school board is meeting to discuss a potentially huge change to the calendar for traditional schools. WRL's Naya Hardnett is live in Raleigh picking up this part of the story. Naya?
Well, this would not affect parents this summer, but it could affect them next summer. We're talking about the calendar year for 2024 through 2025, and there's going to be two options that are going to be up for a vote today. School will either be able to start at around the same time, which would be late August, or start in early August. So we're talking about a difference here where one would start August 27th and end June 13th, while the second option would start August 7th and end May 23rd. If school board leaders vote for the earlier calendar, it would require legislative action. State law says the first day of school can be no earlier than the Monday closest to the 26th. The last day of school can be no later than the Friday closest to June 11th. The superintendent says an earlier start would put first semester exams before winter break instead of after, and many families and students have expressed they prefer that. Some school boards in the state have already voted to change to an earlier start date, while some parents are for it. Others are not. We spoke to one mom who says her children already start school earlier.
I have to send my 9-year-old to her grandparents for most of the summer because we can't either find care or afford care for the whole summer. So it is nicer that they're trying to accommodate, but they can only be in school for 150 something. So it's still the same thing. It's just moved differently. So, and I feel like when they do it that way, they also have to add, like I know my son's school adds more breaks throughout the year because they go in so early.
Now, that vote will happen tonight. We'll let you know what is decided. Naya Hardnett, WREL News in Cary.
Also today, the Wake County Schools Superintendent will share her priorities for the year ahead. Catty will outline new funding for next year as she presents her proposed budget to the school board. She's already said her priorities include higher wages and adding more social workers and psychologists. Moore's proposal comes as staffing shortages remain a big issue. The board will vote on Moore's proposal at a later date.